Facebook and Instagram ads that have a lot of reactions, comments, and or video views generate more sales. Now, there hasn't been a formal Facebook/Meta study to prove that ads with more engagements equals more sales, but I can rationalize to you that I believe, and so do many other professional paid media buyers, because of one advertising theory called social proofing. Now, if other people see the ad already has a ton of engagement, it makes it feel like they're being validated. The ad is being validated by others, and that's social proofing because it increases a buyer's perception of trust within the product or the brand. However, you would be surprised if I told you that you don't have to spend tens of thousands of dollars to get creative that has a ton of engagement, because there's a shortcut to get your ads to have a lot of engagement at a fraction of the cost. How to generate the creative post ID that you're going to need. I'm showing you where you're going to actually activate this. So if I was creating a brand new ad over here, you have an option when you're setting up your ad. It's going to let you either create the ad or use an existing post, or if you've created an ad within your ads library, you can pull a mock-up from there as well. So when you go to use an existing post, you can either select from actual organic posts that you've already published within Facebook or Instagram. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to click here on the bottom, and you can see how small this is. Like, it's even to see. It's like they almost don't want you to know it's here. And it's going to say enter post ID. So if I enter a Facebook post ID for an ad I've already used, what I'm telling Facebook is don't create a new ad. Use this existing asset that already lives and push traffic that way. The challenge is, where do you get this post ID? So I want to show you how to do that right now. And the process I usually go through first is I look at my ads that are performing, and within this campaign, there's not a ton of spend. So bear with me with the numbers, but I'm usually going to change my columns and look at, from an engagement perspective, which ad is getting me the most amount of engagement. Granted that that's also the ad that's getting me traffic to the website. So I could already see the first ad up here has the most amount of reactions, most amount of saves, most amount of shares, and also the most amount of link clicks. So I'm also going to assume it probably is also the one that's getting us the leads for this example. So now what you want to do to get this post ID is you're going to go to edit. Once this page populates, you want to share a link. And this is not the link that we need, but it's going to get us to the right link. So that's going to take me to this page here, and it's going to give you a preview of the ad. The ID you need still doesn't live within this page. So what we have to do is we have to click on show ad and let Facebook take us to our Facebook desktop, and it's going to actually show us the ad. And this is, as you can see, it's not the real ad, it's just a demo ad. And what you want to do here is you want to click on copy link. And this is still not the link you need. We're almost getting there. Now you have to paste this link. As you can see, this is a process within your URL. And once you get to this screen here, now that's when you can actually extract the post ID, which is going to live here. It's going to be the link that is at the end of the URL after it says videos. This is what you're going to need. And then this is the link we're going to go back and we're going to paste here and watch what happens. As soon as I paste that in, Facebook already knows the ad exists. Notice the ad populates, and it's populating. This is how you know it's the right one. It's populating with engagement. I could already see that there's a like, someone has loved it, there's been 2 shares. And this is how you're able to run ads for an extended period of time and just keep building more and more engagement into one single ad unit. Now, there is a situation where you don't want to do this process. There's a situation where you want to create brand new ads from scratch. And I know this might sound a little contradictory because I said that there's a big benefit to running creatives that already have engagements on it from a social proofing perspective. However, if you're A/B testing new ads, Facebook is going to favor the ad that already has engagement, the one that's proven itself. And also people are more likely to engage with it. So if you're rotating in new pieces of creative and you have this ad that already has a ton of engagement, you're not going to give it a fair shot. So in those situations, what it might make sense is create a brand new, ad from scratch instead of using an existing post, and do your A/B test. If your top performer still wins, then go back and rebuild the ad set using the post ID so it could still continue to grow that social proofing. However, if you see that your new ad starts to perform, now you can get a real read on what the creative is doing. So that's just something that you want to keep in mind for future campaigns. Also, while I have your beautiful attention, if you haven't done so already, make sure to download our Facebook ads e-com guide so that you can understand what's happening with iOS 14 in 2022, get some great insights and some actionable tips. So make sure to check it out. Link is below in the description. Learn how to structure your campaigns and drive strategies that work in the post iOS 14 world of Facebook ads with our Hypergrowth Ads program. With Hypergrowth Ads, you unlock instant access to over 31 on-demand videos that go from foundational content to advanced Facebook approaches that will show you techniques to capture the elusive iOS 14 audience and augment the power of your ads pixel. Sign up today, and I hope to see you there.